Hi, welcome to Holy Week, the climax of this season of Lent that began several weeks ago on Ash Wednesday. Thanks for sharing in this experience. There are some I know who view life as a linear progression, from birth cries to death rattle, one straight and hopefully long road. We learn something, and then with that asset now safely in our bag of tricks, we move on to the next. But my experience suggests that life is more of an outwardly reaching spiral. We learn, we grow, but never in a way that is once and for all. And it's not that we did a poor work of it the first time. It's just that the challenge or the struggle or the learning or the temptation comes at us the next time from a different angle, requiring us to scratch a little deeper, reach a little further. Apparently, that was even true of Jesus, who, according to the book of Hebrews, was tempted in every way that we are. In these past few weeks, we have joined Jesus and the Holy Spirit in the wilderness. Looked over his shoulder as he was tempted first to prioritize his stomach over his soul, and then tempted to weight expedience over integrity, and finally tempted to indulge the delusion that he could live as recklessly and cavalierly as he wanted because nothing bad could or would ever happen to him. But successfully navigating each of those moral intersections, it wasn't to be that Jesus could now just check them off his list and move on to something simpler. According to Luke, once the devil had ended every temptation, he departed until a more opportune time, a time when there might just open a little window of opportunity, a weak moment, a season of vulnerability, or perhaps a little strutted cockiness. A more opportune time when you learn the hard way that you had inadvertently left unlocked the back door of your soul, making it possible for all manner of predators to find their way in. The season of Lent is coming to a close. But as we make our way with Jesus back into the mainstream of daily living, I hope you'll take with you some of the clarity and strength of the wilderness, so that in some of those more opportune times ahead, you might not be found distracted. There are still hard lessons to learn, still strength to reinforce in these days ahead. There are yet hard lessons yet to relearn all over again. And so may God grant you wisdom and courage for the facing of this hour, for the living of these days. And may you return here again next week for the continuation of these organic devotions for a whole new season. Blessings.